The hottest part is the part with nothing in it. Move away from a fire and it gets cooler. That is how heat works everywhere you have ever been. Above the sun's surface, it does not. The photosphere is about 5,700 degrees. A few thousand kilometers above it, in the thin outer atmosphere called the corona, the temperature is 1 to 3 million degrees. Hundreds of times hotter, further away from the heat source. This is not a small discrepancy or a measurement problem. It has been known since the 1940s, when strange lines in the light of the corona were finally identified as iron atoms stripped of half their electrons, which takes temperatures nothing else could explain. Nobody is certain why. That is the honest answer. There are two main candidates: enormous numbers of tiny flares, too small to see individually, and magnetic waves depositing their energy high up. Probably both contribute. A spacecraft has now flown through the corona itself to measure it directly, and the question is still open. I am including it because it is the clearest example on this list of something in plain sight, measured for 80 years and not yet explained. The sun does not turn as one piece. The Earth turns as a solid body. Every part of it takes the same 24 hours because it is rock, and rock holds together. The sun is not solid anywhere. It is gas and plasma throughout, and it turns at different speeds at different latitudes. At the equator, one rotation takes about 25 days. Near the poles, the same rotation takes about 34. That was worked out simply by watching sunspots cross the face and timing them, and it was published in 1863. Spots near the equator came round again, noticeably sooner than spots at higher latitudes. The consequence matters more than the fact. A magnetic field threaded through something that turns at different speeds gets wound up, stretched, and twisted more and more with every rotation, until it tangles and breaks through the surface. That is where sunspots come from, and it is the engine behind the whole 11-year cycle. A star that turned all in one piece would be a much quieter object, and it would not have weather. You are inside the atmosphere of the sun. The sun does not have a clean edge with empty space beyond it. Its outer atmosphere is so hot that it cannot be held down. It streams away continuously in all directions at around 400 kilometers a second, and it keeps going, thinning as it spreads, far past the outermost planets. That means the Earth is not orbiting near the sun's atmosphere, it is orbiting inside it. There are a few particles from the sun in every cubic centimeter of the space around this planet, all the time, blowing outward. You are protected from it by the Earth's magnetic field, which deflects the flow around us like a stone in a stream, where the field lines dip down at the poles. Some of it gets through and hits the upper air, and the air glows. That is the aurora. It is the solar wind becoming visible. The wind also pushes on comet tails, which is why a comet's tail points away from the sun rather than trailing behind its motion. That observation, made in the 1600s and explained properly in the 1950s, is how we first knew the wind was there at all.